So while everyone's posting 3 times a day, I built this AI agent that writes the content for them, and I sold it for 1K. Every morning it writes viral hooks, turns them into some fire-ass scripts, and sends them to my Slack. That's it.
Literally nothing else. It just does it automatically.
Just look at her. Isn't she sexy? It's a bad bitch. I built this for one of my creators, and then I realized that it was super valuable for him, so I started building it for other people and started selling it for 1K. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this too as well. So let's jump right into it. So what we have here is we have it built through N8N. It's a super simple way to use AI agents. I use it for all the other AI agents that I've made, but I want to break everything down to you. So what we have here, what you just witnessed of it creating a script, is you see that it has a trigger that goes off at 10 a.m. This is optional. It goes over to a Google Sheet that has bullet points of what I want for like different clients. I have it split it up one by one, and then I have the big boy AI agents that are over here cooking up. They're literally cooking up scripts, and it's writing a script. It's proofreading the script, and then as well, it's segmenting. So if the script is fire, it's gonna go ahead and pump it out over here. If it's not, if the script is trash and it needs to be fucking fixed, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just pump it over here, and it's going to redo it. So walking through it, here we have a node that sets it up at 10 a.m. We have the Google Sheet over here where you can see it's, for example, it's pulling everything from it. So the name of whoever the client's name is, what the topic is, the goal, the tone, and the audience that you're talking to goes over here to the viral script writer with the AI agent that's over here writing all the scripts for it. Then right here, we're going over to the proofreading AI agent, where this then goes through and it reads through it and it'll let you know if it's fire or not, right? And then what we do is it's a split. If it is an 8, 9, or a 10, it'll go off and send into Slack like you saw already and drop the fire script. And you see earlier it dropped the 8. If not, it goes down here and it goes to an editing agent, which then what it will do is it'll cook it up and it will show if it's an 8, 9, or a 10. If it's not, it goes down here, and then we cook it up here. This is the same thing that I've used to get results like this as well for other clients. And I'm going to literally walk you guys through on how to create it, and then also walk you through how you can be able to approach people and sell this and who you want to sell this to. So let's just dive straight into it and build one down here from scratch. So first thing that we're going to need is when you set up your N8N account, what we're going to actually do is once you have here, it'll take you to like a digital whiteboard. And I'm not going to get techie on you guys because as you guys can probably tell, I'm not super techie. I'm just a normal dude making these in his room. So we're going through and we set up a schedule. So it's like a schedule AI node. And what that will look like is, let me just detach this one. You'll go over here and then you'll just have it set up here to a specific trigger. So what that looks like, it's just, you go in here, you type in trigger. Since I already have one, it's not gonna come up, but you can set up over here though. It'll be trigger manually on app event. What you wanna do is you just select on schedule. So once you select on schedule, this will pop up and then you could trigger this whenever. So going through settings, what you can do is you can have this set up every day, or you can do every hour, doesn't even matter. You can have it set up like that. Every hour, let's say we're doing this every day, and the hour, let's just say 12. After that, what we have set up here is on the Google Sheet. And let me go ahead and show you what this Google Sheet actually looks like. Super simple. We're going to make one together. All right, super simple. Like I said, all we need is you just need these prompts over here. I just set it up this way: name, topic, goal, tone, and audience. And you just have it set up here with, you know, their name, the topic, the goal, the tone, and the audience for whatever client you're making it for. Another good thing as well that I'll show you later in the video, you can let people demo this type of thing, and it's literally gonna fucking work. This be super fire. I'm gonna show you exactly how I sold this too. So after we jump through here, we have the Google Sheet. What we then want to do is go over to fetch script task. Once we do that, the way we do it is we go over to Google Sheets, we pull up the Google Sheet right here, create the spreadsheet. Connecting the Google Sheet account is not tedious at all, honestly. Like, just pull up here and then sign into the Google account. Like I said, and we're going to break this down super simple. Sign into the Google account. You have it as, it'll have these two options. Have it as document. No, don't have it as document. Have it as sheet with document. Go over here. Go to get rows. And then from the list, as you see, I have a bunch of these, but we're doing the content spreadsheet. It's a bunch of different stuff I have for clients down here. I'll get more into that later. Sheet 1, if you don't have it titled, it'll be a sheet 1. Right? And we want it to match this. As you can see, content spreadsheet, sheet 1. We have all that good to go. What I like to do is make sure when you're going through this video with me, I'm gonna pause here for a little bit to test it. We want to make sure it pulls the right data. So we'll test it. Boom. Node executed successfully. You'll see it down here. Remember, just work with me. Don't get too overcomplicated or overwhelmed. We're gonna get it done. As you can see, you just want to make sure that this is the same thing that you're seeing over here. So, as you can see, name, Kyle, topic AI automation, name, Kyle, topic AI automation. It's pulling from the right sheet, so we're good to go. After we have that, it's chef's kiss. We're going to break this down super simply. So, let's just say we're going to have the one Google Doc here. This is optional if you have multiple nodes on the Google Sheet, but let's just keep it simple with just one because I want to really simplify and really let this hit home for you guys. After that, this is where we have the bread and butter. This is what people are like paying the cash money for, right? So what we have over here is the viral scriptwriter. And with the viral scriptwriter, it's an AI agent plugged up with the sauce. You gotta like the AI agents are good, but you gotta plug it up with the right type of sauce. So I'm gonna show you. We're going to go over here, advanced AI. And then after we're going through advanced AI, we're going to the AI agent. Now, work with me here. So remember, pay attention and lock in right here. So, oh, sorry, I have a bit of OCD. Let me just move this down. All right, cool. Over here, we have it as the tools agent. But what you want to do is you don't have it set here on connected chat trigger node. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is go over to define below. And this is the sauce I'm telling you. You have to pay attention here. This is where all the bread and butter is. What you need, it's all about prompting. If you don't prompt it the right way, it's not going to work. You're gonna get like some watered down version. I want you guys to have the sauce. So as you can see with the prompt here, if you don't give it any prompt, it's just gonna spit out the most random shit ever. Like you can't even not have a prompt. Like if you're like, I want to write a viral script. Like let's say we do some weak shit in here. What it's gonna cook up. Let's see, 1 second. One second, I gotta add the chat model. But what it's gonna cook up is very weak, and I could show you. Let me add this chat model quick. I'll explain what this means later, but I just want to show you guys as an example of why it's super important to really have that sauce built in. And just go ahead and run this step and test it. Cool. Now you're seeing the difference here. I just printed it out. I want to write a viral script. If you're not precise with it, it starts cooking up some shit like this. That is not what was cooked up over here before that we showed you inside the Slack channel. Two different things. If you want to get something like this, what you need to do is prompt it the right way. So as you can see over here, this is the prompt that we have. I get super in-depth with everything. You're a viral short-form video scriptwriter trained on high-performing TikTok and Instagram Reels, right? 30-second video, input, format, following, tone, all of that. We set up all of this. So what we're going to do is you can see this too as well. You could either pause here, copy and paste, and put it into your agent as well. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring that over here, and we're going to give it the sauce. I usually click over to expression because I want to pull this up big, and then I paste everything into here. And to make this realistic for you, I'm going to explain what these green things are because these are super important for you to understand the concept of it. So what these are is I set it up the same way where it's like the topic, goal, tone, and audience. The Google Sheet might change. It might be subject to change. You might want something different. And if you want something different, you don't want to have to go run around and mess with the agent and plug something else up, because that takes the automation out of the agent. And we're getting paid for AI agents that are automated. So what we're going to do is we have these set up as fields following the topic, no matter what. If this wants to be changed into cat and dog videos, for all I care, it won't change, because you'll be able to take it from the Google Sheet in the nodes and in the field. You can just take it, drag and drop it right here. You can take goal, drag and drop goal right here. You can take tone, drag and drop the tone right here. And then you can take audience and drag and drop the audience right here. Boom. Now look, following the topic, AI automation, goal, make it punchy. So even if this switches, for another client, it might look like epoxy flooring. Or for another client, it might look like a clothing brand, right? It's all different. And that's the sauce I'm trying to show you guys. All of this is key. Also, a big thing I want to show you guys as well is, yes, it is in the prompting. Before we move on to the chat models, because it won't work unless you have a chat model, the way you can prompt it is actually very simple. And you could go into ChatGPT to prompt your AI agent. Let me show you. So for example, you could walk into ChatGPT and just say something like, hey, I'm building an AI agent. I want this agent to be able to write me viral short form scripts that really get the viewer to stop scrolling. I want to go over and beyond this prompt to give my AI agent, so don't hold back. And what's going to happen is going to go ahead and cook up for you. And after it cooks up for you, you're going to see. Let's check it out. I'll let this punch out real quick. And as you can see, it's starting to give you the sauce we were talking about. It's starting to really pull up and just print out everything that you need. So jumping back over there, you can just copy and paste this. Still, remember, when you copy and paste something like this in here, you still want to use all these fields. So that way you get that customization in there. But once you get that cooked up, let me explain to you why you need a little dangly thing down here. Pause. What you need to do is, a lot of these, as you can see, I'm using Claude. I want to be able to make this as accessible for you guys as possible. Of course, I could show you guys some really later, really, really complicated stuff, but it's you got to pay a couple $100 out of pocket for it. But I'm going to make this as accessible as possible. So what this is the same way I'm using ChatGPT. The AI agent is the brain, but still needs a chat model to feed everything into while you're not there. So one thing that I do use that I've found that works pretty well is Claude. And inside of Claude, it's actually simple. All you need to do is go over here and type in Claude API. Once you go over to Claude API, it'll make you create an account. And once you create an account, you'll get an API code. For Claude, you do have to pay $500. No, not $500. You have to pay $5. My fault. You have to pay $5 to set up an account. And if you have it, cool, set up it that way. But let me show you a free option that you can use that works fine as well. And this is what I use for a lot of other clients, because I don't feel look, hey, can I get $5 to put this in for your agent? It doesn't really matter all that much. And I'd rather not just ask them for more things. I'd rather get it done quickly. So another thing you can use is called Open Router. And let me show you why this is the sauce too as well. I shouldn't be sharing this. So after you make an Open Router account, what it'll look like is this. And like I said, don't just follow with me. You don't got to overcomplicate this like everyone else on YouTube does. Go over here to prompt pricing. You see that bad boy over here? Boom, prompt pricing. Drag that sucker all the way to free. For the free, scroll down, and then you're going to look for DeepSeek. Tap that, go over to API, tap that, and then it's going to give you a code. API key, honestly, I know what it means, but you don't need to know what it means. Copy it. Don't share it with anybody. Pull up over here. Boom. Then we're going to drop it into here. Open Router chat model. Honestly, we should just call this one for the free. Cool. We click that pencil icon, and then we paste that super secret code that you don't even share to your mother. Drop that in there, and then let's run it. Let's just see. We got to test it real quick. All right, boom. So let's look. And then it goes ahead and prints us out a script. Like I said, guys, this shit is not that complicated. The only thing, yeah, I'm gonna teach you guys. You all gonna learn some shit on this video. So check this out. The next one we go over is to the proofreading agent. So we want to be able to, yes, print out scripts, but also we don't want to leave it unsupervised. We want it to have a team of overseers and a team of people. Think about it. Some of the best teams have more than one copywriter. They have people proofreading stuff all the time. Why shouldn't we? So we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to open up another AI agent, another bad boy, and then we're going to put this one in here. Cool. Remember, define below, and that way we can prompt the user message below. And then what we do is, yes, we're going to need another one over here. We'll just use OpenRouter just because that's probably what a lot of you guys will use too as well. Cool, we'll have that. And then, like I said, it's all about the sauce. It's all about the prompting. As you can see here, this is what I have for the prompt. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and go into ChatGPT and start creating your own prompts as well, do it. Like, this is what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to create insane agents. So let me switch this over to expression so I can put it a little big. And remember, I have it set up something like this, but with the script, drag and drop output over here so it can see it, so it can rank it. So let's see what it ranks this script as. We're going to go ahead and punch this one out. And then let's see, what did we get? We got an 8. Cool. So it's not a trash script, so it'll pass through. Next thing that we need is, and like as we're literally 80% of the way there, like we're almost done. We're chilling. We're big chilling. So what we have now is we have it set up into this, right? And what this is it's just like an if, and I'll show you. We go over here, literally type in if. Have it set up like that. Like, you know what I mean? Literally have it set up like that. And then what I have it set up here is it's just like conditions, contains 8, or contains 9, or contains 10. And then what it'll do is it'll move it over. So make sure yours looks like this. And once it does, just go ahead and run another test on it. And then these tests take a while sometimes, so we'll just wait for it to finish. As you can see, it pushes through. It's an 8, so it's true. And then what starts to happen is if it's true, remember what we'll do is we'll start sending it over to the team, or we can send it over to the client so they can just read through it and then go and record. Because think about it. Now, the fact like a lot of these content creators, bro, you don't understand how much of a pain in the ass it is to wake up, be out of ideas, run about ideas, and just go through and just be like, okay, I don't know what I'm going to write. I'm not motivated to write. I have no ideas. Instead, they can constantly get ideas fed to them, and they can just read off of the scripts. Super valuable to people that only make content for their whole life, right? I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any means. Like I said, this is optional. You don't really need that. This is just to make the formatting pretty. It doesn't really matter all too much. What I send it to is Slack, because I'm in Slack channels with a lot of my clients. So all I do over in Slack is I send a message. Slack account, I just connect my account that way. Resource, you have it as message, right? Follow me here. Operation, we have over at send. Send message to channel. And then you're going to see a bunch of my channels here, but I have it over here in CBO Content Ideas, simple text message, right? And then what I just put over here in it is I just say script ranking, so we know script ranking. Let me move this over to expression. Let me just pop it up big. Script ranking, I put it here so they can know that it is an 8, and then I put the whole entire script here. Script ranking 8, and then we have the whole script here. And let me show you. We'll go ahead and test that one, and then you'll see. We'll be on the lookout for this one until it sends. It just went ahead and sent. You'll see over here. Cool. And then we can just pop over into Slack, and then you can see cool. Script ranking 8. Boom. See? Very, very simple. And then another one, let's say if it's false, we have this set up. So we need to use another agent here, and we'll pull that one up. AI agent. Same thing, define below, expression. And let me show you guys how I have it prompted over here. We just go ahead, we take this one, boom. Let me prop this up big so you guys can see it. Cool. that one will prompt over here. We'll drop that one in here. And then, of course, what we're doing is we're having here, return only the improved script with the clear section labels. The old script, we're dragging and dropping this in here. And then the feedback, we're dragging and dropping this in the judge feedback so we can know, so they can know like, oh, the judge gave it a 7. Oh, the judge gave it a 6. Same thing. We're adding in another for the free ski. And guys, like I said, this is all prompting. You all just want to be able to go in and prompt it so we can get it right. After we have that added in, what we can then do is same thing. You can honestly just copy and paste this one because it'll have the same format. And there you go. You just literally created it yourself. Literal bad bitch. Look at it. This is a bad bitch over here. And you can sell this for 1K at least, and even more. And you can add on to it. Also as well, don't worry, if you have any errors or anything like that, I am going to give you a copy and pasteable version in the resources tab too as well. And also if you guys want like one-on-one help with stuff like this to show you how you can sell agents like this, like how I can show you as well. But let me show you something quickly on how you can go about in selling these agents. So the big thing that we want to sell this to is digital service providers. So that's either aka content creators, agency owners, because agency owners are content creators a lot now too as well. And then of course, what they're buying a lot is onboarding agents, copywriting agents, data tracking agents, and content agents, like how I showed you. And these people are super easy to find. You literally find them all over on your Instagram. You literally can find them all over on YouTube. Like, check this out. Let's say someone like this, for example, since the crypto niche is always popping up. This guy is posting every single day. What you can do is you can go to the YouTube, right? Find his email, and then shoot him over an email like this. Let me show you. Cool. So what we can do is we can send over a simple message like this, like, hey, name, I created you an AI agent that is trained from all your content. It will pump out video scripts that sound exactly like you since it's been trained on all your videos. Cool. What we're going to do here, and just pay close attention, what we're going to do here is we can literally easily go here. You don't need, Bitcoin dominant. You don't even really, you can watch this video, but what you can do is you can take a couple transcripts, copy these transcripts, right? After we copy these transcripts, we can then take it over into ChatGPT. Boom, you can cook up something like this. Hey, I'm creating another prompt, but I wanted to write viral scripts based on the prospect. And then you can, the more the better. Like you could probably put 2 or 3 transcripts in here, send it over to it, watch it cook up. We'll let this cook up for a second. Now look what it cooks up. Got it. You're building a hyper-personalized prospect AI agent, and we're tailoring it sound like this guy who's deep in the crypto world, especially around altcoins and Cardano. Steady, data backed. Cool. We then take this prompt. We take this whole entire prompt. We copy it, and then we take it over to our AI agent. And then what you start doing is you start pasting it into the AI agent and start making it accustomed to this. Then what you do is you start printing out a bunch of different scripts. We then take the scripts, we drag them over here. But this is a sauce. We drag them over here and we start plugging it in here. Imagine what happens when you start getting on calls with people like this and you've already written them 10 viral scripts. They're gonna be like, holy fuck, this dude's a genius, right? This is the type of stuff that people are paying for, not the bullshit automations that you're seeing on YouTube. This is the shit people are paying for. Of course, I'm going to go more in depth with everything, but I hope this helped. I hope this was valuable to you. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys want some resources, check the description. And if you guys want a chance to see if you guys are a good fit to work one-on-one with me, you can go ahead and click the link below too as well. Until then, peace. Have fun building.